Welcome to Manhattan Beach and one of the best parts of the South Bay. This small town packs a big punch. It is a stunning community here in the north part of the South Bay. It's a community right on the ocean, right on the beach. There is just nothing like that fresh Pacific Ocean air. People are starting to come out, get out their bikinis and get back to the beach life here in Manhattan Beach, although truth be told, it happens year-round here in Manhattan Beach. That's why you pay the big bucks to live here. We're gonna go explore all these different little boroughs of Manhattan Beach. So come on, let's go take a look. Manhattan Beach draws over 3.8 million visitors every year. The pier in Manhattan Beach is the heart of the city. A lot happens here. People come here to visit it. They come here to celebrate. They come here to watch that sunset at the end of the day. The tree lighting ceremony in December is one of the most beautiful events. This is completely lit up, so if you haven't experienced that, please come down to Manhattan Beach and check that out. Not to mention 4th of July, and it's just a stunning show. People congregate on the beach, they bring their picnic baskets. The summertime, folks, the summertime goes off. All these volleyball courts behind me are packed with people. This city is all about beach volleyball and at the highest possible level. If you are in town during one of these events, you will be stunned by the crowd. It goes off, it's awesome. Let's talk about the Strand. This Strand is so dear to my heart. I absolutely love walking along this Strand, and so do thousands of other people. This is a place to hang out because you can go for walks with friends, you can get a run in, you can get a bike ride in. I like to roller skate. Concrete in this area is fantastic. As you can see, it's just, you're right up against the beach, and then you have these amazing houses along the Strand. Just really cool houses. Palatial beach living, California living. This is highest end cities in the state of California. The real estate reflects that in the price point and in the luxury. The Arthur J is one of my favorite restaurants. It's a steakhouse. They have an incredible section of sides, which I love. I love sides and great martinis. This dive bar behind me, Hercules, is awesome. So dive bar-ish, and I hope it stays that way forever. You know, it's really hard to have a dive bar in a place like Manhattan Beach. It really held on to its roots, which I'm just pleased about. I hope they hold on tight and they still remain a mainstay for the duration, because you just don't have places like this around anymore. Rockin' Fish is a local haunt. A lot of locals like to come here. It's a great place for that Friday night cocktail. You come and you see your friends, you know the bartender, like this is where the crew goes to hang out. Skechers is located here in Manhattan Beach, and they are a huge supporter of Manhattan Beach and the community, the school systems here. We absolutely love Skechers, and without Skechers we wouldn't have a lot of the events that we get to experience and enjoy every year. Even the alleyways in Manhattan Beach are cool. This is an alleyway. This is a crappy little back street with garbage cans and the back side of the businesses. Still gorgeous. Walkability obviously is wonderful in Manhattan Beach. These walking streets make it so easy to get down to the ocean. They make it easy to get down into Manhattan Beach downtown area and grab a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or have a bite of dinner. All right, so a negative of Manhattan Beach is the parking situation. Very hard to find parking. You really do need to have a parking spot, so lock that in when you buy, as well as no yard space, no outdoor space. You are basically locked into your lot. As you can see here, here's a lot line. You know, that perimeter of your house goes right up to that lot line and is very close to your neighbor. I'm here in front of Grandview Elementary. I mean, look at this elementary school. It looks like a university. A couple things about Manhattan Beach Unified School District. All the schools are gold ribbon, which is incredible. Miracosta, which is the high school, the one high school in Manhattan Beach, incredible high school. They have a 98% graduation rate, which is phenomenal. Exceptional test scores. And I should mention that this is actually the lowest funded school district in the state of California, despite the fact that the property taxes should say otherwise. The state of California decided that they wanted to give the money to schools more in need. So with the help of fundraising and sponsorship, voila, your schools here are going to see the benefits of that. There's also an MB parcel tax that's imposed on residents. So you're going to have lower class sizes and well-paid teachers because of that MB parcel tax. If you are a senior citizen, you are exempt from that parcel tax. So there is a way to get that money taken out of your bill. You have to fill out an application, do some paperwork, but if you're a senior citizen, please make sure that you are not paying that parcel tax. You should not be paying that parcel tax. So look into that, call me if you need help, or reach out to the LA County Assessor and see if they can help you with that. If you have a high school age student in the city of Manhattan Beach, Miracosta is going to be your school. It ranks 64 in the state of California, and there's a lot of schools in California, so if you can imagine. The athletic program is incredible. The curriculum is incredible. Like I said before, there's a 98% graduation rate. Test scores are very high here. If your child is of high school age, they will be going to Miracosta. Very little crime in Manhattan Beach, mostly theft, if anything. You know, like petty theft, some car theft, stuff like that. The police department in Manhattan Beach is incredible. Their response time is like top notch. As far as crime overall, you're not really going to have a lot of it in Manhattan Beach. One of the most beautiful structures in Manhattan Beach is the Manhattan Beach Library, which you can see behind me. Look at this. Stunning structure, all glass, looks out on the ocean. I'm going to take you inside. We're going to have a look around. They have a lot of resources inside. Great section for kids. If you have children, the children's book section is amazing. They also have computer consoles for kids. There's also this great newspaper history section where they archived all the old newspapers, so you can go back and look through early 1900s newspaper clippings and entire newspapers. So that's really incredible way to preserve the history of Manhattan Beach and just get a little taste of what it was like to live here 100 years ago. So we made our way to El Porto. El Porto is a part of Manhattan Beach. It was actually annexed by Manhattan Beach in 1980 from El Segundo. So El Porto enjoys the benefits of being a part of Manhattan Beach. Down this way, there's a ton of commercial, great little places to eat. I have a Two Guns. I love Two Guns coffee. Do you guys know Two Guns coffee? If you don't know Two Guns coffee, check out Two Guns Coffee. Oh, here's the little yoga place I like. The Round Willow Yoga. This place is great. Just a lot to do in this little nook. And then down this way, you have the Fish Bar, which is kind of a staple of this area. El Tarasco, and I just talked to a guy, he's local, he works at LAX, he comes down here for the burritos and the tacos and the salsa there. He says it's awesome. So always the hole-in-the-wall Mexican places are the absolute best. They have the best salsa. I'm not used to seeing Sand Dune Park without people here. You do have to reserve online. I guess they got a little crazy with people wanting to walk or run this sand dune. Great exercise, obviously. There is a reservation process online. It costs $1, so you do need to pay that, and you can come and run the dune. So make sure you go online and check when that's available. But there is a children's park here next to me as well at the base. I wanted to mention the gas lamp section because there is this small section in Manhattan Beach where they have these old gas lamps that are actually like lit up. has a cool factor to it. It's especially cool at night. And it's just a little piece of history that time when gas lamps were a thing, which they aren't anymore, but they are in Manhattan Beach. This is the tree section of Manhattan Beach, as you can see. More trees. Gorgeous homes. I mean, beautiful homes. So like, let's see, what's this? Spanish style. Another Spanish style. Modern beachy here. It's a real tight-knit community. The homes are close together, but not nearly as close as you were down in that sand section. That's definitely more tight-knit. Walkability is decent. You do have to drive to be able to go to your Trader Joe's or your Whole Foods, or do some bigger shopping. Not to mention you're so close to LAX. So if you do travel for work, this is such a great commute for you. I'm here at Bruce's Beach. The history of this place is quite interesting, and I'll give you the brief history. Willa and Charles Bruce bought this land in the early 1900s and opened up a resort in 1912 to cater towards the African American community. In 1924, exactly 100 years ago, the city of Manhattan Beach used eminent domain to take back the land from this couple and this very bustling resort that they had created, and said that they were going to use it to build a public park. Not a great part of Manhattan Beach history. Since then, it took about 100 years to make that right. They did give the land back to the descendants. The descendants have then sold it back to the Manhattan Beach community for a good amount of money, but nothing compares to having that resort for generations and generations and keeping that land and building it out to whatever it could have been. An unfortunate history, but a common one in American history. I'd also like to point out that somebody stole the plaque that they had put up here for Charles and Willa Bruce. So whoever did that, just put it back or give it back to the city so they can put it back. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful park. Public park. Anybody can come here. Dogs are allowed. Also across the street, I have to say, some beautiful real estate, gorgeous real estate. This is Highland Avenue right here. This is one of the main thoroughways. This is going to take you from the library in that downtown Manhattan Beach area up into El Porto. I absolutely had to feature Polliwog Park. This park is so awesome. I have a little one and I've taken her here many times, and it's just, they redid this park recently. As you can see behind me, it's just, it's a state-of-the-art playground. Like, so cool. Lots of cool features, all new. There's also this little lake here, if you can see that, just beyond the playground, which is kind of interesting. So you get a lot of ducks and geese and things. A lot of great bird watching actually in Polliwog Park because of that lake feature. There's also a botanical garden. I'm sure there's features here that I haven't explored yet because it's just so vast. The city did a really great job to sort of create a space for everyone. There's a little something for everybody at Polliwog Park. A little expression of emotion. What am I feeling when I see this? I feel happy, actually. I absolutely love the Greenbelt. The Greenbelt goes from Manhattan Beach, just north of where I'm at right now at Dorsey Field, down towards 190th Street in Redondo Beach. The history of the Greenbelt is actually kind of cool. This used to be the Santa Fe Railroad track, and it connected with Los Angeles proper, east side of Los Angeles, through the 1920s and beyond. Eventually, the Santa Fe Railway stopped using the track, and the track continued to exist, and the railway continued to own the land. But over time, for example, Hermosa Beach bought the land from the Santa Fe Railroad Company in 1988 for $7.5 million, and the city council members decided to put money into that section, make it what it is today, and Manhattan Beach and Redondo Beach followed suit. So it's just a great little asset for the city of Manhattan Beach. I'm a runner, so this is a really great place to run. It has that soft tan bark. See a lot of dogs, people walking dogs out here. You get a little bit of sunshine. You're in an urban area. We have houses all around us. You can see a classic Manhattan Beach house right there. Also, right in this section, I'm right near Dorsey Park, so you can see across the street, you've got Dorsey Field. This section here is where the hometown fair happens for Manhattan Beach. The hometown fair, very cool annual fair that happens here. People come out, a lot of vendors, there's food, there's music. The Miracosta cheerleaders come out, the band comes out, they play, do little parades and just engage with the community. Great little event that happens to the hometown fair, and it's just right in this section here. Manhattan Beach can't just have a little quaint downtown shopping area. No. It's got to have a state-of-the-art mall as well. So this is the Manhattan Beach Village. They just redid it, so it's super fancy. Lots of parking, which is great. They have a great parking structure here. But yeah, in this shopping mall, which is a mall, indoor mall, it has, you know, a lot of department stores, great shopping, a lot of those mainstay shops that you know and love, that you're going to find, those American brands, are all in this state-of-the-art mall. This is Manhattan Beach, Manhattan Village. Things to do in Manhattan Beach, a lot. Besides the surfing, the paddleboarding, the biking along the Strand, shopping in downtown, eating at incredible restaurants, you name it, this city is going to provide it. It is a quintessential beach town, and it is just simply one of the most beautiful parts of LA County.